Hey, it's everyone with Cardsphere. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to crack my hauls from Cardsphere that I got in today. First I want to go through and show you the cards that I've got. I've been on Cardsphere for about 2 weeks doing the beta launch, and I went on there with the goal of building a EDH deck completely from Cardsphere. So I just wanted to show real quickly all the cards that I've already gotten up to this point. And then crack my envelopes. I haven't looked on the website and see exactly what these particular senders have sent me. So all these cards I've gotten from Cardsphere over the last almost 2 weeks since the beta has been going on. A lot of great cards. I'm trying to build a Marchesa commander deck completely from Cardsphere. The only cards I'm not getting from Cardsphere are going to be the basic lands. I'm going to be using basic lands. It's a mono black deck, so I'm running through here. You see I'm getting a lot of great cards. Basically anytime my account's got enough money in it, somebody sends me a card and cleans me out. So it's been really great so far. I'm very close to getting a Shockland there, Water Grip. Very close to completing the deck after about 2 weeks. I believe with the trades I have coming in the mail today, I only need about 5 cards, I want to say. I only need 5 more cards to be sent for me. I got a bunch in the air, some that are coming from overseas, some coming from Australia. There's my commander, Marchesa the Black Rose. Some coming from overseas. I'm just looking at these envelopes here. I got one from Germany. I've already received some from Portugal, and of course all across the United States I've been getting cards. So as you can see, I'm getting great cards, some lower value, some higher value, some shocks in there, and I don't know what's going to be in these envelopes because I purposely didn't look at the sender, with the exception of this one. But I'm getting shock lands, a bunch of great cards, some fetch lands. So I'm able to get both high and low value cards so far on Cardsphere. So I actually opened this one. I'm going to do my best to conceal the addresses here. I actually opened this one as I was cracking it. I said, you know, this is just like cracking a pack. Why not make a haul video? My wife loves watching haul videos, not of cards but of other stuff, so I said, well, maybe people like watching magic hauls. So from this user, trade number 257, out of Cheshire, Connecticut, I got a skull clamp. I love the new skull clamp art. I know some people prefer the old art, but that art is really fantastic. I wish it was available in foil. Really love that art. So let's tear into this envelope here. I'll tell you this comes from New Lenox, Illinois. Now when Cardsphere opened, I put a little bit of money in myself. I put about $100 in, and then I started sending cards to fund the rest of the deck. The value of the deck is in the $150 to $200 range. It does have some pricey cards in there, like Scalding Tarn and Polluted Delta, that kind of thing. So all those add up when you're making a 100 card deck. So this one we got a Command Tower. We'll see if there's anything else in here. Looks like there might be a couple cards. Did the best. If you're going to be trading, it makes it a lot easier when you're trading if you fold a little flap over your Scotch tape. Makes it way easier to take out of the top loaders. Just a free tip. Alright, so in this one we had a Command Tower, and behind the Command Tower we got a Temple of Epiphany. Look at that, beautiful dual land from the Theros block. So we got 2 more down for my Marchesa deck. Got a nice blue envelope here. This one comes from Newburgh, Oregon. So let's go ahead and crack this one. Now I buy a lot of Magic cards too, from different stores that I am speculating on, so I may end up actually opening a speculation one by accident, but we'll see. I think these are coming from, usually those come from TCG Player or online stores, so we'll see what's coming. I'm pulling the envelope off the screen just so I don't actually accidentally show the address on here. And this person has it's a nice note. It says trade 329. Animar doesn't need top anyway. So I'm guessing in here is a Sensei's Divining Top. This user messaged me and asked me if I wanted a MP Divining Top. So let's take a look at the condition. He says it's moderately played, and then left a note here that says it's sort of borderline, slightly played. I figured MP would be a safer bet rather than something better. Alright, so let's take a look. He says it's MP, but borderline SP. Well, let's take a look at having the condition. I accepted it, and Cardsphere automatically lowers the price if it's when you go from MP to SP or SP to MP or HP, whatever you call it, MP, HP. Yeah, I would call this MP. It's kind of chewed up here on the top. But I expected it. I'm not looking to make a huge high dollar deck. Just want to get the cards and get playing. So I've always loved Sensei's Divining Top, especially the original Kamigawa art. It's some of my favorite art in Magic. So thank you to that user. I think I don't want to accidentally say the wrong username, but very glad to have that trade. Now we'll be doing trade number 295. This one comes from Gaines, Michigan. So let's see what's in here. Okay, looks like our card on top here is an Opal Palace, essential to almost any EDH deck. Just about any. I don't know why you wouldn't have this in an EDH deck. Okay, behind here we have a Drowned Catacomb, very nice M13 checkland. Overall, very nice. If you notice, some conditions have a little bit of scuffing, but on my wants, I listed both near mint and slightly played because I'm willing to take either one. Just want to get playing. I'm mostly a casual player, so unless I decide to foil out a deck that I really love, then I'm not too much of a stickler for card conditions, so I'll accept SP. Now I covered this person address. I wanted to show that this one came all the way from Germany. There we go. You see that? Came all the way from Germany. In the past where I've traded, I've never accepted international trades, so I thought it was a hassle to send and receive them, but it really hasn't been that bad. Although I want to say I really love the stamp, the Volkswagen Golf stamp. It was the first thing I noticed when I took that out of the mailbox. So this was postmarked. Is that the postmark date? No, I guess it isn't. I want to check the date that he sent and see how long it took to get over here. It hasn't really taken as long as I thought. But there's that stamp. So from Essex, Germany, let's open up and see what we got. And he taped it to the envelope, so the envelope has been completely destroyed, as you can see. And so from all the way across the pond, we have a fetch land. We got a very nice Khan's Polluted Delta. Look at that. We'll take it out. Have a nice look at it. Packaged in a top loader with a sleeve. And appears to be in very nice condition. Take it out of the sleeve there. There we go. So we're getting ever closer to building an entire EDH deck on Cardsphere, entirely from Cardsphere. About half to 60% funded with cash in, but a lot of it funded from cards that I've sent out. And I'll just keep updating whenever I get cards in the mail. Maybe I'll save them for, the week, and do once a week or whenever I get a large amount of trades in. But in the short time I've been here, these are all the cards that I've received, so it's been really, really great so far. If you have any other cards you want to see the rest, currently I only have this EDH deck on my wants list. So if you want to help me complete it, go ahead and head down to the section below, and I'll have a link to my Cardsphere profile, and I'll be happy to trade with you. Remember, every card that I crack on here, I do send out on Cardsphere to help complete this EDH deck. Very excited to get this finished and start playing. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video, and we'll see you next time on Pack Rec Fever.